Hi everyone, it's Kim from the Chroma Club. Today we're going to do a lovely little character, Mr. Chameleon. So I was inspired by this picture actually, which is so beautiful, which was from a beautiful calendar. And I just loved all the colors and all the detail and pattern in his little body, and he's so cute. So the first thing you're going to need is some nice thick paper, preferably some watercolor paper with a nice thickness to it to hold the paint. You're going to need a pencil. I'll do a very quick drawing for you, nice and easy. And then we're going to paint the first layer with watercolors. So that's over there. We're going to let it dry. And then the fun part, we're going to get all sorts of black little pens, fine liners, markers, whatever you've got. I've got a little white gel pen, and I've even got a little whiteout pen. If you don't have one of these, that gives you lovely highlights. And then we're going to have some fun with textures, or even better, if you've got some Posca pens. We're going to start with just the basic guidelines and shapes. You're going to be using a pencil, pressing very softly, but I will use a black marker so you can really see what I'm doing. Alrighty, now just remember, you can always press pause the video if I'm going too fast. Okay, so we're going to start off with his basic little shape here, and I'm going to come down. So it's kind of like a triangle shape over here for his head. Then we're going to come just over there on the halfway mark, up, curve round and down, and we're going to come into the tail now. If you want to do a nice big circle first, that's fine. If you want to come back in that way, that's fine. So think like a snail shell. We're going to come round in there. So there's his tail. We're going to just over here underneath his jaw, there's a little curve line. We've got his arm, two straight angle lines, and then we're going to go two straight lines coming off his arm there. Little curve for the elbow, and keep them parallel. Tummy, we're just going to follow this curve line and curve it in. So there we have your basic shape. You can do his little handy. We're going to come up at an angle and down. Come back in. And the same thing underneath, come down at an angle line. And there we go. So we can add our little stem of a branch that he's holding onto, going behind his body, behind, and carry it on up there. So this little branch is going to carry on here, behind, and there we go. I'm going to leave this leg out for now because that's a little bit tricky. We're just going to keep it nice and simple. So back to the head, we've got a lovely big eyeball. So give me a nice big circle just over there. Watch your spacing. Between here and here you can see, you can gauge your spacing. It's about that size. We've got a straight little line for his eyeball. He's got a bit of an eyebrow curve up and down, and then his little mouth just off that curve line off the edge. We're going to come straight back over there, and that's it. There you have Mr. Chameleon. So what we're doing now is we're going to add in all his little spiky bits on the edge of his body, going round under his tail, under his tummy, and he's got some spiky bits under his jaw. So I've just started doing little triangles, and you can see they are slightly angled backwards because we're following the curve of his back going down. So we're going to go little spikies, like little waves all the way down. Keep following the direction of the curve of the tail. Can you see that there? So they're not sticking up that way, they're sticking going in the direction down of the curve. We're going to do a few down his tummy and then under his jaw. And I am angling mine slightly backwards as well. Okay.